1, 2, 8, 7, 5. Yeah, it's low enough, isn't it? Try and do like 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes of fucking pure gold. Okay. Go. Just start walking. I bet I probably shouldn't speak whilst we're doing this, shall we?
Yeah, what's that?
Probably shouldn't go start walking.
Line, take that line.
All right, I'm on. Ready? Go. I'm on it, I got it. All right, okay, I'm on it. Good. That's pretty impressive, to be honest. So professional. Do you think my beard hides my 555 chins? Such a poetic place. This apple shop's unbelievable. Are you ready? Apple. This is the most beautiful place of all time. How long do you reckon they've been there for? They've got to be there for about 12 years. That fruit place is unbelievable.
Clives is here.
Thank you. That was very kind. It's very nice to be here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm Danny. I'm nearly 29. I'm just trying to be more mature. So I've grown this awful beard. I thought about moving out, and I told my mum to start running my baths. And she's like, "Do you still want to dry your balls?" I'm like, "Mum, I'm not 30 yet." This is fun. I'm doing 10 minutes. When I wrote this down, it came to exactly 10 minutes. But I forgot to account for laughter, so we could be here for 2 weeks. So. Yeah, I don't want to brag. I went on a date recently. Thanks for that was a really good cough. Yeah, I went on a date with a girl. I should say a girl. I have to say that because a lot of people think I might be gay. I should say I'm not gay, and I know I'm not gay. So I tried one of those bath bombs, and I just did not enjoy it. It's not for me. Which really pissed off the two men in my bath. They were quite upset. Yeah. That's one of them in there. Here he is. But it's alright, because in the end I sucked them off, so it's fine, it's alright. That was cool. No, I'm not very masculine, that's my problem. I think I blame this because I work in a shoe shop, which is me and girls all day. It's not doing well for my manliness. Like, a lot of my friends are like, it must be amazing working with women all the time. And it really isn't. So I've been collecting quotes of what they've said, and I'm going to read them out. Here we go. Okay, one girl thought that the song Living on a Prayer was by Queen. Yeah. All right, and the final one. One girl told me the day she went that she thought that Birmingham was the capital of London. So that's just for the fans at the back there. That one. Yeah, not very masculine. Went to use this restaurant toilet the other day, and on the door it said the word hunks. And for about 3 seconds I thought I'm going to have to use the ladies. Went on this date, probably me, like girls like tough men, people who can look after them. Like I'm not really a tough man. A tough man isn't someone who gets hand cramp whilst cutting a pizza. But in my defence, it was a deep pan pizza, so it was a bit thicker. No, I think girls like a bad boy, like a bad man. I watched this documentary on Netflix called World's Toughest Prison. And this, thank you. There's this guy who's in prison for killing 34 people, which is quite impressive. How do you kill 34 people without getting caught? Like the other day, I ate a chocolate finger. My mum was like, there was 16 before. There's only 12 now. How do you get away with killing 34 people? Anyway, I don't agree with what he did. Anyway, he's got a wife who's 27, and they've got a 2-year-old kid. That's a dangerous man. I thought about it, what's the most dangerous thing I've done recently? And I lit a candle near some blinds. That's the most dangerous thing I've done ever. Actually, I got done for speeding. I did 34 miles an hour in a 30. Thanks, guys. Well, I had to go on speed awareness, and I heard the best joke I've ever heard. There was on the screen, there was a car going down a hill, and the guy was like, what gear would you be in if you're going down this hill? And this guy put his hand up and he went, t-shirt and jeans. Best joke I've ever heard. That's good. Anyway, I went to the fun fair with this girl. I took the girl to the fun fair for a first date. I don't think fun fair is the best place for a first date. I thought it could be like in the movies where you buy, win them like a cuddly toy or something. So I found this game called Hook a Duck, and it was £3 unlimited goes until you win, guaranteed prize. And the lady was like, well, she was obviously like, it's £3, wasn't she? That's what she was like. So I was hooking a duck. Very difficult because it was in Stareport, very windy, hard to hook a duck. So I was hooking this duck, and I won. And she was like, it's fish or prize. And I've never had those options before. So I kind of panicked a bit. Like, I'm not very good at making fast decisions. In 2015, I went to Amsterdam with my friend Sean, and he was like, should we eat a space cake? And I said, yes. Yes. Thank you. I should say my friend Sean's the kind of guy who wears V-necks and makes homemade hazelnut lattes. So he knows a lot about drugs. We were going to smoke a spliff, but neither can roll a spliff. Like, it's very difficult, isn't it? I find it hard to roll a sleeping bag back to its bag. Like, I have to get my mom to help me. And she just smokes the whole joint, which is really upsetting. I've had bad past experience with drugs. One time it took me 3 attempts to unscrew a bottle of Calpol. Alright, that's my favourite joke. So I like doing comedy, so the entire day I get some peace and quiet, so thank you for letting me this moment. There we go, that's lovely, there we go. So I bought this space cake of a guy who had a tattoo on his chin. Tattoos frighten me, I've always wanted one, but like the other day I was cooking some bacon and a bit of fat flicked onto my arm. And that really hurt. And like the hob was only on 2, so I can't. So I ate this space cake, ate it in 1. Don't do that. And the effects were pretty bad. Like, I get lightheaded if I get out of the bath too quickly. And that's probably because I sucked off those 2 men. Nice. So I ate the space cake, and then 3 things happened. My whole body became really warm. I lost my sense of smell, and I thought I would shit myself. Which I think is the worst order. Because at least if you lose sense of smell last, you can clarify if you have or have not shat yourself. Anyway, I went with fish. The woman was like, the fish will die in 3 hours unless you put it in a tank. And she went, luckily for you, we sell tanks, so I had a fish. Normally that big gets a standing ovation in the stadium, so I think you're all wrong. Okay. I've never played a stadium. I don't know why I clarified, to be honest. All my friends, I told them that story, like, why would you take a girl on a first date? Why don't you go for a drink? I think that's a better idea for a first date. But like, I get in bad situations if I go drinking. Like, for a few years, I had a bit of a drinking problem. Like, I couldn't seem to get a straw into a Capri Sun. That was really weird. And I went out drinking. I got in a taxi on my own, and on the way back, it broke down. And the guy was like, can I borrow your phone? So I gave him my phone. And he was like, can I help push start it? So I got out and I pushed it, and he drove off with my phone. It was really sad. But I remember at the time I was really proud, because when I pushed it, it went first time. And like, I'm not in good shape. Thank you. Like the other day, I couldn't open my car door because the wind was too strong. Like I had to wind down the window to release pressure. That was more of a tip than a joke. Like I had a dream recently, I was playing football, and when I woke up, my whole body ached. So I thought it was strange, because in the dream I was on the bench. Really weird. I think the reason he picked me, like I don't come across as much of a threat. Like I'm not a hard man. I have over 7 lip balms. It's not a threat, is it? I've never been in a fight. I've been in 0 fights. I like to say undefeated, so. But when he drove off, my first thought was going to come back. And he didn't, because it's a one-way street, so he's very clever. And the second thought was he's going to steal all the jokes off the phone. Which is very dumb. If any of you guys see like an Asian guy doing a Capri Sun joke, just let me know. Remember when I called the police the next day, I was like, why didn't you call us straight away? Yeah. Had no fun. Okay, this has been a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun. I did a gig once in a bowls club, definitely my target audience. And it was going that badly, at one point I heard a hearing aid heckling me. I did open with a bath bomb joke, so I probably shouldn't have done that. I've got to go in a minute, because I've got 2 kilos of cocaine in the green room. I need to fans of cocaine, obviously. All right, I've been accused in my comedy of not being much of a lad on stage, so I need to appeal to the lads. So I thought, how can I be more of a lad? Like, what would a lad do? So I wrote a poem, and I'm going to read that out. All right, this poem's called Smashing the Pussy. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. I have not the end. That's it. Like blank. I used to write it down, but I thought if I get mugged, they'll be like, why has he got a piece of paper saying he has not smashed the pussy on? All right, well, this has been fun, I guess. Enjoy the rest of the night. See you later. Go back. Sorry. Oh, I did that. It was all right. It was all right. It was all right. Yeah. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
He's so shy. He's so shy. That sweet little boy you caught my eye. He's so shy. He's so shy. And he's much too good to let get by.
I think we've already crushed it. I think it's going to be great already. I don't think we need to do anything.